everybody! Right, I'm Deep Fried Dan, okay? Deep Fried Dan. I've got a new channel. It's a cooking channel, okay? Why am I doing a cooking channel, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. I've noticed, I'm 39 years old now, and I've noticed, as I've got older, I've always eaten food. Always. I've never stopped eating food all my life. So this channel, I'm putting out for people like me, people who have found the need to eat food on a regular basis, but don't really know what they're doing. Now, I know there's a lot of cooking channels out there. What's so different about this one? I'll tell you what's different about this one. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Okay? I'm just going to go on the internet, I'm going to find some interesting recipes, and I'm going to try and make them with you. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. We'll find out together. And then you give it a try. I'd love you guys to give them a try and send me some pictures and feedback. See how it gets on for you. So, here we go. First video. What I'm going to make today. Right, what I've thought, I want to break it in easily. Okay, so I went on the internet the other day and typed in Google something like, what can I make with only a few ingredients? Oh, I was amazed. My favourite ingredient came up. Now, I always like drinking beer, but I found out you can use it in cooking, and that's exactly what we're doing today. I am going to make beer potatoes as a main course, okay? We're going to have a little side dish, which is beer bread. Woohoo! Beer potatoes and beer bread. You can even have a can of beer. You can drink a can of beer whilst you're eating it. This just sounds like heaven to me. And I've also thrown in a dessert. Ice cream bread. Ice cream bread for dessert. This is all the ingredients I'm going to need to make these 3 meals. I'm in shock. All we need, self-raising flour, beer, ice cream, cheese, potatoes, an onion. And these I don't even class as ingredients. They're things you have in your cupboard anyway. We've got garlic, sugar, olive oil, pepper and salt. That's all we need, so let's get cracking. Let's get in the kitchen and cook. Woohoo! Beer bread. Beer bread. Now, if this works, I'm going to be making this every day, I can assure you. Beer bread. Okay? And it's the easiest thing in the world to make, if it works, Right, we need a bowl. I haven't got a bowl, so I'm using a casserole dish. Oh, first thing you have to do is put the oven on. Get it heating up, yeah? The temperature, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees centigrade, or number 4, a moderate heat. Right, so you've got your oven on, that's sorted. Now you've just got to prepare the mixture. Now this is the fun bit. 2 3/4 cups of self-raising flour. Right, this could be a bit messy. I've only got mugs. I'm presuming it'll do the same job, it's the same size, I don't know. 2.5 of that. Oh, beautiful. 2 3/4, sorry. Right, that's 1 in it, we're just over at peak, so we'll do a littler one. Oh, it's a bit of a messy thing to make. 2 3/4 mugs. There you go. I hope this all fits in now. I can put that to one side. That's it, finished with that. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar. There you go. Now, I was thinking this would be a savoury thing. Is beer savoury or is it dessert? But I'm adding sugar, so I'm thinking it might be a desserty thing, so it might not go with my beer potatoes, but we'll find out when it's ready. It might do. Mix it all together well. Very therapeutic, this. You know I love cooking. I made some beans on toast last night, and it's the first thing I've cooked in years. Because you can get these things, you put them in the microwave, 2 minutes and they're done. It's so easy. Or crisps. Crisps work, you know, if you want something quick and easy to eat. But no, we're going into proper cookery now. showing my culinary skills. Right, that's mixed up. Then you've got to add beer. Now, it has to be a light beer, not a dark beer. And it has to be at room temperature. Okay? Here's one. And it's such a shame to do this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be furious, because this is a damn good, expensive can of beer. I'm using Budweiser, but all of the makes are available. Add it to the mixture. You've got to add it as soon as you open it up. You can't leave it out for half an hour or anything. Oh dear, it's all frothing up. At the moment, it just looks like... You know how you have witches and they have big cauldrons and they're bubbling away? It looks like that. Right, mix it all together. Mix it all together. Oh, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. This better work. I thought with bread it came out as a dough. Something's just not right here. This isn't a dough, this is sticky. Right, I've mixed it all together. If it's meant to be a dough, it's not. It's a sticky substance. So I'm hoping this is how it's meant to be. I'm guessing it's best to do this with a spoon, because with your fingers wasn't as good an idea as I thought it was. Oh man. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Beer bread. Beer bread. We're about within an hour away from beer bread. So we've made a mixture. That's ready to go in the pan. What is the pan, I hear you ask? Now, I've been to 8 supermarkets, 8 shops, asking for a beer bread tin. They don't sell them. Maybe they do in big posh ones, I don't know, but I can't get a beer bread tin anywhere. So I've just got, I think they call this a baking tin. It was £3.99 from my local shop. And I'm sure it'll do the job just fine. Right. I need to put some butter in it so it doesn't stick, okay? It didn't tell me this in the instructions. I didn't need it to, because I remember this from being a child. This is what you do. So I'm quite clever. You just get some foil. I learned that as a child as well, probably from my mother. It won't have been my father, I don't think. Or my grandma. It might have been my grandma, because she did a lot of cooking. So you get some tin foil, you get some butter, and you make sure it's all spread in there and it isn't going to stick. You don't want it to stick when you've just spent £3.99. You don't want to ruin your tin. There you go, one greased tin. We're nearly there, we're nearly there. Right, here's the mixture. Slap the mixture in the tin. Now this is what I should have used earlier, you know. A spoon. To mix it, use a spoon. Don't use your fingers, it's rubbish, trust me. Right, it doesn't smell of beer now, it smells like not sick, no, that's wrong. It smells like baking stuff. Flour, that's it. It smells like the flour, which is self-raising flour, if I didn't tell you. We've got it in. Let's spread it out. Now it isn't going to look like a loaf, unless it rises, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to rise or not. But it might end up just being very flat. Get it into the corners, get it even. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks like someone's been baking. There it is, all finished. Now we just have to put it in the oven. So we'll take it to the oven. This is also important. You've got to put it in the oven as soon as you've made it. We'll slap that in there. As I say, gas mark 4. 4, is that 4? Gas mark 4. 4, I think it's 50-60 minutes, is it? Yeah, 50 to 60 minutes. Or until golden brown. That's the beer bread. The beer bread is rising, guys. Look, it's risen. It's risen. It's working. We might have a proper bread at the end of this. I'm really starting to get excited now. And hungry, to be honest with you. The beer bread should be ready. The beer bread should be ready. Let's have a look at this baby. Oh, it's looking... Well, it looks golden brown. It said golden brown. Now, I haven't got a toothpick to stick inside to make sure it's okay. Oh, it feels very hard. I might have overdone it a bit. But I don't care. I don't mind hard bread. Let's get it on the chopping board, cut it open and see what we've got. So here we have it. Here we have it, guys. Now, the first thing I've noticed, it's loose. So the butter worked. It's come away from the sides. Fantastic. Let's tip this out. It does say that it's important to get it out straight away as soon as it's cooked. Why? I don't know. Let's stick that on there. Look at this. Look what I've made. Beer bread. Beer bread, man. Right, let's cut into this baby and see what we've got. Please don't be overdone. It feels like it's hard. I'll tell you something. If someone could have told me you can make bread from beer and flour, I'd have laughed in their faces. Laughed in their faces. But you can. Look at that, it's like a cake. It's like a cake. Ladies and gentlemen, beer bread. Beer bread. Right, let's try our beer bread. Beer bread. Do you want me to be honest with you? I can't taste any beer. I can't taste beer, but it tastes nice. It just tastes like normal bread. Normal bread. That is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Deep Fried Dan and his beer bread. So if you want to see more recipes from Deep Fried Dan, click subscribe. And join me next time. Thank you very much for watching. Next time I believe I'm making beer potatoes.